Well, the concept that I have in mind is that this the rhino's lip at the base will basically be balanced on the palm of the hand, and then the hand itself would stand on a crystal glass base. The entire reason being that it's a human hand that's holding the future of the rhino in the palm of its hand, so to speak. So the whole idea was to convey compassion, was to convey a lot of thought to be given to the preservation of the rhinos. It was all based on the fact that it is entirely in man's control, hence the reflection of the hand, to ensure that they survive. I wanted it different to standard rhino, just a rhino statue. I wanted to have more meaning, and that's why I decided to put the human element together with the rhino, and to create a look on the face and hopefully captured in the eye a sense of helplessness, a sense of hurt, shall we say, or a sense of kindness. No matter how big the animal is, there's a certain gentleness to his face that I try to create and make sure that is reflected in the eye. And I think I've achieved that. So once it's in bronze, it'll look even better with the tint of the bronze and the patina bringing through a bit of yellowness will add even more character around the folds of the eye, and even the base of the horn and the tip of the horn, which would be smooth as a nose as a result of use. That will all come out in the colouring. And I think it will be quite successful with the whole approach of the rhino in the human hand, which happens to be my left hand. First it was done in plaster of Paris, because I shoved my hand in basically a kind of a latex that sets very, very quickly. It was a bit of a challenge doing it on my own, because I had a cake mixer in my one hand trying to mix it at the same time keeping my left hand ready, so it's literally within seconds that it starts setting. So the cake mixer had to go down, the hand had to be plunged into this kind of what do you call it? It's the same material they make dental impressions from. Keep your hand in there for 10 minutes, it sets without moving at all or even twitching a finger, and then you can pull your hand out afterward. It becomes quite loose and leaves the void behind, which is then filled up with plaster of Paris. Once the plaster of Paris was set, and then you break off the rubber around the side of it, which breaks quite easily, it's almost water-based, to reveal the hand itself. And then I cast, seeing that the hand was far too detailed, because it picked up every vein and every pore of my own hand, it looked a bit morbid. Somebody's severed hand, and decided to cover it in the clay to give it a more natural look. No, even though I built this place with serious thermal controls in it, this roof there are layers upon layers, from the thatch through to isolation through to 18mm board, and then it's still got 135mm of isotherm, and then it's the steel sheeting. So there's no way heat is getting through from above. But the window, even though I've got my tree there, the warmth does build up enough, and this has got a lot of oil in it, so it becomes quite slippery, and then the pole slides out. The biggest challenge is going to be is once the rhino is welded to the palm, the center of the palm, to get the balance right, so that the hand itself is then it's UV bonded to the glass. That's got to carry quite a big weight. Now the UV bonding is able to sustain a weight of 50 kilograms, but of course nobody must try and pick the rhino up on his head instead of the base, because it will be broken loose from the glass. But I think it will work out.